What is up? What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Dude, I got some. All right, people. All right, we're gonna do a little live now. We're gonna have a good time. Nothing is working that I had set up to work, but we're gonna go through this thing. We're gonna have a good time with it. I want to talk about the Green Bay Packers. San Francisco 49ers are in the divisional round. That is who the Packers have on. A lot of Packer fans not happy about this situation. Let's get to some of the comments. Everyone's freaking out. What is up, Facebook user? Let's go. What is up, buddy? Philip chimes in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, but a lot of Packer fans are freaking. A lot of Packer fans are not liking uh, who we got to play. But I'm here to tell you, people, it's okay. Calm down. All right. What is up, John? How you doing tonight? But yeah, I'm here to tell you just to calm down just a little bit. All right. Yeah, I get it. I'm not saying that the San Francisco 49ers are like an easy cakewalk team and the Packers doesn't go in there and just blow them up and it would be no big thing. They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Actually, if you look at who the Jacksonville Jaguars beat up the Colts, so, like, no team is a given. Like, I get that. No team is a given. But the Green Bay Packers are the number one seed for a reason, people. There's a reason why the Packers didn't play last week. There's a reason why the Packers didn't play in Wild Card Weekend. Because the Packers are the number one seed and playing good football. There's no dude. If any team is got to be worried, it should be the San Francisco 49er fans who are stressing. Packer fans should not be stressing. A little bit, you know what I mean? It's a playoffs. You never know. Playoffs is a stressful time for everybody. You seen what the Dallas Cowboy fans did after they lost that game. They went nuts. But, man, we got to keep calm a little bit. Keep calm. Have the faith in A-Rod, Mark says. I mean, just have faith in this whole team. Have faith in the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to get to a lot of tweets I got. I meant to get to a lot of Facebook messages, a lot of Facebook comments that I was getting. But I'm not that smart with this stuff, people. You know what I mean? So some of those are gone. But if you're tuning in now, you know what I mean? I'm going to get to a lot of comments. We're going to get to a lot of. I want to hear from the people. You know what I mean? I want to hear like your thoughts, not just what I think. I'm very, optimistic. I'm very biased. I'm very like hopeful. I get that a lot of fans aren't, and I want to have you have an opportunity to say, even though I don't agree with it, everyone. But Karen says, relax, people. You know what I mean? All right. So I want to get to your comments, obviously. I want to get your take. I want to get like what you think. All right. It's time for postseason revenge on the Niners. Packers have got this. Go Pack Go. So let me just say this. Let me say this. If the Packers can, all right, if the Packers potentially, what it's going to be, the Packers are going to have to beat the 49ers. And in my opinion, then they're gonna have to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if that happens, if that is how it goes down, it's such like a revenge tour. You know what I mean? The Packers, like, I don't buy like the whole like I see everybody posting about it. Well, the 2012, 2013, 2000, 20, or 19 actually, for the Niners beating up on the Packers. But dude, that means nothing. Maybe 2019 means something, but 2012 and 13, most of the players on the Packers team weren't even here for that. Like, that means nothing. The 49ers do not have the Packers numbers. I get they kind of do, like, as far as the playoffs go. The Packers beat the 49ers this season. And I know that really doesn't mean much, Can't put a lot into that. Niners missing a lot of people. That was like week 3 or something. Really doesn't matter when it comes to this game. But dude, I'm confident. I'm confident in my Green Bay Packers, dude. Aaron Rodgers been lighting up, and Jimmy G. I want to get to this. Let me bring this up over here. Jimmy G had a shoulder sprain. Kyle Shanahan said. Now I don't hope for that. I hope he's good. First of all, I want him to be good because I don't want that rookie quarterback to come play. You know what I mean? I want to be good. First of all, because he's a human. I want him to be good at, you gotta, beat who's on the table. I'm not hoping for injuries. That's not what I do over here. But second of all, I don't want some unknown quarterback. I don't want, Remember Aaron Rodgers, how he had his moment? Aaron Rodgers had his moment against the Dallas Cowboys way back when. Brett Favre went down. Aaron Rodgers came in, and that's kind of how people knew. All right, Aaron Rodgers is for real. Aaron Rodgers is that guy. Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback. He's a guy that can lead this franchise. But like, I don't want. Is it Trevor Lance? I believe it is. I don't want this dude coming in and having that moment against the Packers. You know what I mean? I don't want that. So I'm good with Jimmy G playing. Stop the run, contain the run, let Jimmy G make a mistake. Jimmy G, if they do throw it, because everyone knows, like, you know, he's had a game against the Packers where they just didn't throw it. They're just like, we're just not going to throw it. We're just going to run this thing. I don't want. Oh yeah, Trey Lance. There you go. There you go. So Alex, help me out because I know nothing. But we know that Jimmy G has had those moments where they just don't run the ball, you know. But like, make them throw the ball, make them throw, and he will give it to you. And we got some guys on defense that will go get that thing. And to me, it's just come out swinging. First quarter, you know, like the Packers sometimes they come out, they're not swinging like they, you know, in the second half, you know, they come around and then just dominate teams. Everyone's talking about the Lions loss, but you know, if the starters were in second half, they're going to come out swinging. But like, it's the playoffs. It's playoff football. Like, let's not wait for the second half because we're playing good football team here. We're playing, you know, the Niners. Like, I'm very confident that the Packers are going to win this game, but at the same time, you know, it's the playoffs. Like, they're a good football team. Don't wait for the second half. Don't get down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come out swinging, punch him in the mouth. You know what I mean? Gene says the Niners play bully ball and can make Rodgers a spectator. The Packers have to bring a physical game aimed at forcing the Niners to go to the air game. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying right here. They need to, the Packers need to take control of this game. Don't let the Niners dictate like what happened. I'm gonna be in the third row freezing. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I come here to catch a W. I'm gonna freeze my butt off. It better be a W. Matt LaFleur also has never lost 2 games in a row. They lost to the Lions, and maybe that was the goal. You know what I mean? Eric says we're the 1 seed for a reason, and we just got 3 Pro Bowlers back off IR. That is the thing too. Like, how much will these guys play? Like, you know, Zadarius Smith, Jair, they're all practicing. A lot of guys coming back, but will they come back full strength? Will they come back at a full capacity? Will they be part of a rotation? Like, how are they going to do this? You know what I mean? I don't want them to come back more than they should come back. Like, whatever the coaches think. Like, I saw people saying, well, you know, if they better come back full and, you know, be a big part of this team. No, they need to come back whatever the coaches think is right. You know what I mean? I don't want them to be like put them on the field. Like, obviously the Packers have guys filling those spots that have been doing all right. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, this is the one. Debo in the backfield. Like, that's one everyone's worried about. But dude, I just have faith in this defense. You know what I mean? Let's get to some of these. Shout out from northern New Mexico. Porn star Jimmy is going down. uh, I like that. I like that. Early reports say Cobb at MVS will have red zone reps. Yeah, that is the thing too. Like, MVS, I think is a huge part of this, and Randall Cobb too, obviously. But like, Devontae Adams is going to do his thing. But obviously, like that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to shut down Devontae. They're going to try to contain him. Like, that has to be the number one goal. That obviously is going to be. We might need some other guys to like step up. But like, the big thing is to step on the throat early. Get it going early. You know what I mean? Don't wait. Try to shut down the run. Play good defense and don't make mistakes. That's the thing about, like, I think a lot of people have been saying this. The Packers, you know, maybe no team can beat them except for themselves. So the Packers have to don't make stupid special teams mistakes. Don't have no muff punts. Don't have no tip passes that end up getting intercepted. You know, Aaron Rodgers obviously doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. Come playoff time, you don't want to have those fluky things. You don't want to have those weird fumbles that never happened during the season, but now everyone starts to happen because that is you know, in the past what has happened for the Packers. Here we go. I saw a comment here. I want this game to be over at the half. I'm not sure that's gonna happen because that this is a good football team, but I would love that. I would love the Packers to just come out, step on the throat early, let them know this ain't going down like this. You know what I mean? And pound the ball with AJ Dillon, also Aaron Jones. I don't know. Aaron Jones has been dinged up. I'm not sure his whole how much he's back. I think he's back. I think he's good to go. You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes. That is the thing, man. For the Green Bay Packers, like all gas, no brake. Don't just say it, be about it. You know what I mean? Let's say, don't talk about it, be about it. You know what I mean? If you get up a lead, don't get conservative. Keep going in, but like run the ball. I think run the ball is key. The play action goes off that. Everything goes off that. So, special teams need to get together. Special teams, just I don't care if they fair catch every punt. I don't care what they do. Just don't give a free possession. No free possessions. Just play your game. I think with this Packers offense, like they're not going to stop the Packers offense. But like, will they be able to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field? Will they be able to keep the offense off the field with running the ball? Like, can the defense contain that? The Niners are really confident right now. They're really confident, and they have a right to be confident. They're going to come in there with a little bit of swag. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't see the game being close at all. Yeah, I'm like mixed on that. You know what I mean? I'm mixed. Like I think the Packers could just come out here. Dude, they're gonna have a lot of fire. Because I say the past doesn't matter, but the Packers, like these players, especially 2019. I don't think 2012, 13 really matter, except maybe Aaron Rodgers, and because like most of these guys weren't there, but like they know what it is, dude. They know what it was last season. A lot of these guys, they're fired up. Like, dude, this is your moment, bro. This is the time. I don't care if it's a 49ers, if it would have been someone else. Doesn't matter who it is, dude. This is the time, and everyone talks about, hey, get to the NFC Championship game. So I think both these games, this week and after they beat the Niners, it'll be next week. It'll be the same thing. I want to get to some of these tweets that I had here. Let me see. Uh-oh, I'm losing it, people. I'm losing it. Hang on. Let me find these. All right. Just give me a second here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get to the beginning of these. All right. Get to some of these people that I would tweet on. The Pack absolutely need to come out and start fast. If they start fast and stop the run and bring just average special teams, given the cold but not harsh weather, the Pack should easily win. And that's the thing. It's not going to be crazy cold. Like I thought it was going to be, because I checked my little app over on my on my phone. That was me crazy cold. It's not going to be. It's going to be about 17 degrees, I think. Somewhere in there. It might drop into the teens, like with the wind chill. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's not going to be ridiculously cold like a lot of people hope. But I'm in the stands, so maybe I don't want it to be ridiculously cold. You know what I mean? Uh, Eric said 2019, the Niners were the better team. They were supposed to win. 2022, the Packers are the better team. It's not even close. Yeah, that's the thing. The Packers are the better team. Like if the Packers find a way to lose this game, it's going to be because they screwed up. You know what I mean? Like the Niners Cowboys game, like that was right to the end, and the Cowboys had like a record-setting number of penalties, and they did that crazy thing at the end, trying to run up the middle, come back. That was a whole screwball thing. The Packers ain't going to let you off the hook like that. Packers ain't going to do that. Like Aaron Rodgers in this offense can light you up in the last little bit of a game like nothing. Bill says, hey, Matt, never fear, the 49ers are coming to Green Bay to suck once again. Dude, I'm all about it. Dude, I'm so confident. And I saw one tweet here that I would like to get to, but we'll get to that here in a second. Let me get through some of these tweets here. You have a two-headed monster at running back, one of the best wide receivers playing the position, and the MVP driving it all. The D has to just be a bit better than average, and this one is over. That's the thing, dude. Just play Green Bay Packer football. This offense, I don't think is going to. Dude, that's what I'm saying. When everybody's talking about, fear the 49ers and like, oh my goodness, I'm scared, and like this is the one team I didn't want to play. The 49ers should be saying that. You know what I mean? This offense is no joke. Aaron Rodgers is no joke. AJ Dillon, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, MVS has a big role in this thing. Like, dude, the Packers are the team that people should be worried about. The Packers have been, the best team in football record wise. And I don't, they beat a lot of playoff teams. They beat the Rams. They beat the Niners. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Bengals. Like the Packers beat teams. They beat the Arizona Cardinals with no wide receivers. Like the top 3 wide receivers were out. Like the Packers have beat a bunch of playoff teams. And I don't know where like the disrespect comes from. People thinking that they can't beat the 49ers at home. Like, are you kidding me? The Packers have beat playoff teams. The Packers have been doing it with all the injuries the Packers have had. They got guys off the street that made all pro. The Packers have been doing it. The coaches have been doing it. The players have been doing it. Like everyone together has been doing it. Like there's no reason to like count out this team. You know what I mean? Like this team deserves respect. I don't understand like the fear that is going on. And I think a lot of it is within the fan base. It's not even like the outsiders, like the media. I really haven't heard of who's picking what. But like I think that this team should be feared, and you should not be afraid. I get that it's a playoff team. You win 5 playoff teams, bro. But I do get that these are playoff teams. Like this wild card weekend, we saw some scrub playoff teams that shouldn't have been in the playoffs. But the divisional round, you don't make it to the divisional round if you're not supposed to be in the playoffs. So like I get it. 49ers are a playoff team. They deserve to be a playoff team. Deserve to be respected, but I ain't scared. And you shouldn't fear them. Respect your opponent, not fear him. You know what I mean? Let's check out another tweet over here. Got you have a two. Oh no, that's the same. We're a professional podcast over here, people. We already read that one. This is the one I was going for right here. Stop the run, stop the run, stop the run. I think that has to be the main goal. I think that it is the main goal. I think that's probably what the Packers defense will be talking about all week. Make Jimmy G beat you. Make him beat you. And I don't think he can. Like Jimmy G, you get pressure on him. If Zadarius Smith is back, you get pressure on Jimmy G. He makes mistakes. Dude, I was watching that Cowboys game. You get in his face, dude just chucks it up. Like, dude, Jimmy G, no disrespect to him. But like, dude, if you get pressure in his face, he's done. He's done. And the Packers have the guys to get pressure in his face. Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith comes back. Those inside guys, the Packers have what it takes to get in Jimmy G's face and get pressure on him and make him make those mistakes. You know what I mean? Jimmy G. I don't even know. I shouldn't have brought that one up. I like it, but only because it makes one seed mean that much more knowing it's the only bye. Yeah, and I see a lot of people talking about the bye week and saying that the Packers, how they done after a bye. Well, they did all right last year after a bye. I mean, they were the number 1 seed. The bye week shouldn't scare you. People are getting rested. Aaron Rodgers' toe should be all good. A lot of guys who are dinged up who you never even knew were dinged up are getting fresh. These guys have played a long season. The Niners, though, haven't had a bye week since like week 6. The Niners have been playing straight since like week 6. And I get that's momentum. The Niners do have momentum. They have momentum. They have confidence. They have, they've been going through it. And first quarter, come out and knock that confidence out of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, right here. Niners are going to have to rely on Jimmy G. Like, there are guys coming back that, like, I just wonder, like, how fresh they're going to be. You know what I mean? How like football shape. They've been practicing, but like, are they? So how are they going to do it? Is it going to be a rotational type of thing, or are they coming back full strength? I doubt that they're coming back full strength because I don't see how you do. After an injury, it takes a little bit. Agreed, but both games were blowouts. Matt, how's it going? Go Pack Go from Ireland. What big shout out to Ireland over here. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked for this. I seen people like all day though, and all last night tweeting me, and I I saw it on my feed. Like people are just like this is the one team that they didn't want to play. Like, and I get it, you know what I mean? But like you shouldn't be scared. Team's fine. The last two things. Oh yeah, this is another tweet. This tweet is referencing the bye week. Someone was saying, uh, where is it? Oh man, I hit the wrong button, people. But let me find it. Okay, this is one I wanted to bring up. This is a tweet that I definitely want to bring up. Said, careful there, Matt. I was told by several Cowboys fans way back before the Arizona game that the pass means nothing. We need confidence, not overconfidence. This is in reference because I was talking about the pass means nothing. 2012 means nothing. 2013 means nothing. 2019, I get. 2019, some of these players were on that team, they remember, and people are talking about like it gets in their head, like can't get past this team. Well, then this is year to get past them, you know what I mean? But like it means nothing. 2012 means nothing, 2013. And if Cowboy fans are saying that, they're probably right, but they just happen to be a crappy team. The Cowboys are not a good football team. That's where it is. And my confidence for my team means nothing. You know what I mean? I don't affect the game at all. That's what people talking about jinxes and you're too confident. Like, dude, I'm not in the meetings. I'm not in the practice field. I'm not playing the game. I have no part of the game. So my confidence level for the Green Bay Packers beating the San Francisco 49ers means nothing. You know what I mean? Means nothing. Let's get to some of these comments. We got shout out Matt for the Chris Farley pick on your wall. Dude, Chris Farley, an absolute legend, bro. He will forever be on my wall. God help their weak cotton socks is all I can say, my man. I want the Bucks next. If the 49ers plays like they did against the Cowboys, we will win. That's the thing. The 49ers weren't all that impressive. Like I wasn't like, oh shucks against Niners. Yeah, they play good football, but the Cowboys are not a good football team. The Cowboys have not beat a winning team this whole season, or like a playoff type team this whole season. So the 49ers beating them, not that impressed. They went down to the last tick. Cowboys had to make some weird, stupid play at the end. I'm not saying that I'm not impressed because I think the 49ers are a good football team and they deserve respect, but I'm not scared. Packers can do it. Matt LaFleur has never lost back-to-back games. They lost to the Niners. So this would, if they did lose this game, it'd be the first time losing back-to-back games. It's not going to happen, people. Not going to happen. You said, where's the ha-ha gear? The reason I don't have ha-ha up on the wall, because I plan to have them back here, is because these walls are cheap in this new room that I'm in. And if I pound a nail in it, it's just not going to hold. I have to find a stud maybe, and maybe I can do it. But these walls, there's no nails in these walls. This is all sticky stuff, whatever, those sticky gadgets. You know what I mean? On to more pressing issues. LOL, you funny as hell, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. The best comedian of all time, Chris Farley, my favorite. Go Pack Go. Yeah, he's a Wisconsin legend. Piece of cake schedule. I assume you're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Time to get revenge. We've got the better player. I'm not worried. That's the thing, dude. Every Packer player knows it too, and I don't think that they think about it as much as we do. This is the time. Everyone's disrespecting the Green Bay Packers. Everyone's saying, "Oh, you can't get past the NFC Championship game. Can't get past the Bucks. Can't get past the Niners. Can't get past this thing." This is a year. Beat the hell out of the Niners, and then next week it's the Bucks probably, and beat the hell out of them too. Like, dude, everyone's talking about you got to beat the best to be the best. Well, those teams have to beat the Packers to be the best because the Packers are the best team. So, yes, if you want to be the best, beat the best. But the Packers are the best. The Green Bay Packers are the best team in the NFC right now. Big shout out to Boardwalk Brad. Appreciate the super chat. I don't get many of these. So when I do, I get a little bit excited. I appreciate you, Brad. Go Pack, go. But dude, that's what it is. I think the Packers are the best team in the NFC. I think they're the best team in the NFL. And if you want to be the best, you're going to have to come through Lambeau Field and do that thing. Like, dude, it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Packers or for anyone else. The strong survive. I think a lot of it's going to come down to who makes the least mistakes. I don't know about the Niners as much, But like a lot of these teams, it's going to be who makes the least mistakes. Like, do the Packers, do they have some kind of weird special teams turnover? Like that stuff can't happen. No, no, no. Does Jimmy G throw a couple picks? Because Aaron Rodgers, take advantage, bro. Like if these things happen, the Packers offense has to take advantage. 6 weeks, I do rehab for knee surgery and injury in December. Well, good luck with that, dude. Good luck with it. This year's team is definitely not anything like the last few teams that has been losses to the Niners. We're the effing best. Go Pack, go. That's absolutely true. This is not the same team. This is not the teams of past. Like I thought last year as well. I thought the Packers were a very good team last year. They're the best team in the NFC. Just didn't work out. A lot of mistakes happened. Tom Brady threw 3 picks in the NFC Championship game, and we just didn't. We didn't take advantage of that. You know what I mean? So this year, like when mistakes are made, whether it be this week or the following, but we're going to focus on this week right now. But when the Niners make those mistakes, take advantage. Get the lead. Stay on their throat. Step on their throat. You know what I mean? Here we go. That's what I say, my man. I'm on the Powers whiskey in Ireland. We got this. If we get beat, I'll suck. All right. Take her down a notch there. The big shout out to Ireland. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. Andrew says, not Pack related, but did you see the interception by former Packer Micah Hyde in the Bills Pats game? Let me just talk about that Bills Pats game real quick. That I did see that. And dude, Bills Patriots game kind of reminded me, it was like reminiscent of the Packers of old. I'm old enough to remember when Brett Favre first came in. And that's how I feel like the Bills are right now. Like, Josh Allen is a little bit of Brett Favre. I'm not comparing to Brett Favre at all. Game one. I'm just saying is like how the Packers sucked like forever, right? And then Brett Favre came, and then they Holmgren was in there, and like all started building the team. Reggie White eventually came, and like this team was back. Like this is a legit team after sucking forever, and their fans stayed by them. Like the Bills fans are legit. Bills fans are loyal, and like the Bills got to beat up on the team that has destroyed them for 20 plus years. You know what I mean? So like, dude, I was pumped for Bills fans. I was watching that game. I was rooting for the Bills. I wanted them to have their moment. Beat up on the team that has been torturing them since forever, and go bust through some tables after the game. They were busting through tables before the game. But big shot to Bills fans because they got their moment. That team that's been laying it down on them for the last 20 years, they finally got to have revenge on them and beat the hell out of them. Dude, they destroyed the Patriots. And it was a beautiful thing. I'm not like a anti-Patriots person. I really don't care about the Patriots. They're in the AFC. But it was cool to see Bills fans get to have that moment. Whether Fitzpatrick was in the stands, shirt off, dude, having, representing Bills Nation, all that, Bills Mafia, whatever they call themselves. It was a fun game to watch. I think every Packer fan, misses Hyde. Last time I had a baby, we won the Super Bowl. I'm expecting again, so I'm Hyde. All right, Kevin over here. He might be onto something. All right. So Kevin is devoted. He's like, last time I had a baby, we won the Super Bowl. So he's like, hey, I'm just going to go have another kid. See if we can't get this thing going. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Kevin. We have dogs on this team, on this year's team. I absolutely agree. Dude, the thing is, like, so many players in this team weren't expected to be anything. And they are. And guys that were expected aren't even playing. Like Tunyon, a big part of this Packers offense, not playing, got hurt. But there's a lot of guys stepping up. This offensive line, Bakhtiari was out the whole season. I assume he's going to get a big part of playing time this week. But the offensive line, the backup offensive lineman, basically, and they all played up. They all did their job. Did you see the Cowboys game? The Cowboys got robbed. I think the Cowboys made a few mistakes. Like, let's talk about that last play, because I know that's what you're referencing to. Dak had to give that ball to the ref. I don't understand why that ref was 40 yards away and come running in. But Dak has to find that ref and give them the ball. He has to look, where's the ref, or whoever. I don't care if it's a wide receiver, whatever. Someone has to grab the ball, find the ref, give it to. The offensive line was all setting up like they were about to snap the ball, and they blocked the ref, and they barely didn't get that snap off. But like any second mattered. Like, get out of his way, let the ref come in. I don't understand why the ref is so far away. I think the NFL should look at that. Like, why is that a situation? They have to put the ball down, but like that shouldn't cost you time like that. But yeah, I think the Cowboys, they made some mistakes. I don't know. I don't think you can blame that all on the refs. The Cowboys, you know what I mean? Uh, Brad says, was that actually Fitz Magic in the stands at the Bills game? Did you see it? I think it was actually him. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was him. Big shout out right here to Rasul Douglas. I would like to see him, just take over, get some picks. I don't know how much Jimmy G is going to be throwing, but I think the Packers, that has to be the goal, is to make him throw. Force him to throw the ball. And Jimmy G will give you gifts. He will give you gifts. Just make him throw the ball. Do not let the running game be so easy that they can just ignore the passing game. I don't care what you have to do. Stack, whatever. Make them throw the ball. He will make mistakes. They won by 7 and didn't score no more after the first half. I think the Niners are the best inconsistent team in the league. Matt Ramage, I would like to see us in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. Super Bowl. I'm not sure. Like, I think everyone talking about the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, like as far as the AFC goes, I think they're looking past the Bills pretty easily, and I think the Bills deserve a little bit better than that. I think the Bills are a good football team. I think that they're a football team to be reckoned with. And if the Packers make the Super Bowl, which I expect them to, and the Bills are standing on that other side, I'm not really excited about that. Besides the fact that will be an epic party. Packer fans, Bills fans together. That'll be epic. But the Bills, man, they're a scary team. They're a team that, dude, Allen is a freak. Like, some of the stuff that he did this last week, dude, he's a freak, and he's a scary quarterback. That's a scary team, and I had nothing but respect for that fan base. But yeah, like that's if the Packers and Bills end up in the Super Bowl together, that's going to be a wild, wild party. Aaron Rodgers is scared of 49ers. I promise you, Aaron Rodgers is not scared of the 49ers. I promise you that. The 49ers, like, didn't they barely make the playoffs? The 49ers do not scare me. Jimmy G, the Burger King quarterback. Dude, I mean, I no disrespect to Jimmy G, but who is he scaring? Jimmy G scares nobody. Your quarterback is your weakest link, bro. That's just what it is. It's all about running game. So if you can somehow manage to shut down the run, get pressure on Jimmy G, he's going to flake out. Under pressure, he can't handle it. He's going to start chucking it up there. And the Packers got guys back there that will catch the ball. You know what I mean? The Cowboys won a lot of games off getting turnovers. It just didn't happen because the Cowboys are not the Green Bay Packers. Don't get it twisted. The Green Bay Packers are not the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys beat nobody this season. The Packers beat 5 playoff teams. All right, the Packers are the best team in the NFC. And it's not even close. They're number 1 seed for a freaking reason. And I think they're the number 1 team in the whole league. But, that's for another argument, for another day. When they get to the Super Bowl, we'll talk about who's left over there, whether it's the Chiefs, whether it's the Bills. Bills versus the Packers in the Super Bowl. Dude, that would be a wild. I can't wait until the game. Dude, I can't wait till the game either. I'm going to be there. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be cold. It won't be that cold. You know what I mean? As far as like Wisconsin people coming from San Francisco, it might be a little bit chilly. Is our defense Southern? I think they can. I know that the Niners had some guys missing in that game, but the Packers have stopped the run this year. There's been games when they didn't, but the Packers have stopped the run this year. They're going to have a game plan. All those trick plays, like reverse type things, those worry me a little bit. They gotta practice on those, make sure that nobody gets like that's thing. Like I say every week, no crazy plays. Don't give up a 60-yard touchdown. Don't give up like a missed tackle and a guy runs for the end, for the end zone. Like, don't give up. Don't beat yourself. Make them earn it. Every touchdown's got to be earned. You know what I mean? What's the over under on pass attempts by porn star Jimmy? I'm saying under. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming they're gonna try not to throw too much because they know that doesn't benefit their team. Yeah, I see it's like 9 degrees. I've actually seen higher, like a kickoff could be like close to 20. You know what I mean? It'll be in the teens. Matt, you know your shit, man. Rogers is going to slap your assessment in a good way. Yeah, I just need Rogers and his whole team. Yeah, Jimmy G scares nobody. That's a great dude. It's so true. Jimmy G isn't scaring anyone, but I do need because I'm gonna talk a little trash this week, and I got no hate for 49er fans, right? I'm gonna say this because I have in the past trash 49er fans pretty hardcore after they lost the Super Bowl and no one showed up to support them. But I got no hate for 49er fans. I know some 49er fans on the internet. They're good fans, whatever. I just think my team's better than your team. All right. That's just what it is. This season, and the Packers are better than the San Francisco 49ers. In the past, the 49ers have beat the Packers, knocked them out of the playoffs. Now it's our turn to return that favor. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's just what it is. Keep Campbell at middle linebacker. I believe in the D train this year. Dude, I absolutely do. Preston Smith has been balling out this year. All right. He's been doing his part. You add in Zadarius. Hopefully he's like 100% and he can, that motor's, just roaring and ready to roll, Yeah, fired up like a lawnmower. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what they gotta do. If Zadarius Smith is good to go and he's 100% and you add him to the mix, that this pass rush can do some things. Jimmy scares no one but the married man out there. Just check the weather, high at 22 that day and 35% chance of snow. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's going to be like, I would guess like 15 to 20 degrees at kickoff. It's going to dip down a little bit, but it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be crazy. Here we go. Kevin says, love your enthusiasm. Could use more, though. Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of Packer fans are just shook about this game and they're like worried and they're nervous. And I just don't get it. I get like not being, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. As us fans, I think some people are so afraid to be confident because I think that they'll jinx themselves and then the Packers end up losing. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter if I say the Packers are going to win by 30 or if I say it's going to be a close game. Like I'm not on the field. I'm not in the huddle. Aaron Rodgers isn't asking me advice. Preston Smith isn't like reaching out and be like, what do you think I should do this week? Like I don't mean anything to this game. And no one else does. Like people who are on the internet just talking about it. Doesn't matter what we say. We could be the most cocky fans in the world, will not affect the game. We could be the most scared fan base ever, and then won't affect the game. Just say what you think. Have a good time. This is sports. That's what it's supposed to be. Enjoy it. Packers in the playoffs, divisional round, Lambeau Field, San Francisco 49ers coming to town. We're gonna beat the hell out of them. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. All right, here we go. I will be in attendance at the game. I will be there. Hopefully not freezing, you know what I mean? They're saying it's going to be somewhat warm. Like if it's like 15 to 20 degrees, I'm good with that. Like I was planning on wearing all these layers. I ordered like heated socks and like heated gloves. I don't even know if I'll need all that if it's going to be like, 15, 20 degrees. Matt is the best. We love you, big homie. I appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate that. If they run a lot, then their coach doesn't trust them. Oh yeah, I definitely think the coach doesn't trust that passing game. They're gonna try to run that thing because that's what they know. Hey, dude, I guarantee you, they don't trust Jimmy G. Jimmy G doesn't trust Jimmy G. They call him a passing, but he's like, "Are you sure about that? Let's just run this thing." I don't think anyone really has a lot of faith in Jimmy. I don't think he's a horrible quarterback. Like he's just the worst thing in the world. But he's good for that team because they're run heavy. Let me get a drink here one time. That's the bad part about not having a guest. You have guests, they talk, you drink. But I do want to mention tomorrow night, I'm gonna be live at 6:30 p.m. Central Time again, same time. I'm gonna have some guests on. I will have 3 guests on to be a 4-person panel, and we're gonna talk about this thing. We're gonna have some smart people on, talk some football, talk some Green Bay Packers. We're gonna have some unbiased. We're gonna have a Bills fan on. He's from the Beehive podcast. my buddy Joe. So we're gonna have like some unbiased. So tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. We're gonna have a nice group of people talk about the playoffs, talk about the Green Bay Packers, talk about what it takes to beat the 49ers. You know what I mean? What and maybe we'll mention some other playoff games. You know, talk break it down just a little bit. You know what I mean? We're having a good time over here. Let me get to a few more before you cut out of this thing. Boardwalk Brad, it's going to be a lot of Debo in the backfield with jet sweeps and outside zone runs. Oh yeah. And that I can't say that name. I know that right out the gate. I'm not even gonna try. But those jet sweeps are what worry me. Jet sweeps can really they can make you lose yards or they can make you gain a lot of yards. And they worry me when the Packers run them on offense. Those type of sweep plays, the reverse type things, whatever, however you want to call them, and they worry me when the other team does, and the defense has to get them. There's those scare me. I'm saying on both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Mark. I appreciate you. We already beat Niners, Rams, Cards. Bring on any of them. Some beaches. Love you. Go Pack. Go. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. I'm confident. Confident people. Confident the Green Bay Packers can beat the San Francisco 49ers this week. All right. I respect them. Good team. Handled their business. Got to where they are. They haven't had a bye week since like week 6 or something. They handled their business to get in the playoffs. They were injured. They were beat up. They were losing some games early on. But here they are in Lambeau Field, divisional round. I respect them, but I do not fear them. And you shouldn't either. You just enjoy this week. All right. Packers, once again, hosting the NFC playoffs at Lambeau Field. And if you have a chance to go to the game, it's a beautiful thing. I've never been to a playoff game. This will be my first time being in a playoff game. I've been to a lot of football games at Lambeau Field, been to family nights, been to actual games, been to preseason games. I've been to a lot. Never been to a playoff game. Someone's asking over here. Someone asked, is that a spotted cow? It definitely is a spotted cow. I've been drinking a few of these, getting ready for this thing. I've been trying to get my logo on this TV behind me. That is what I've been trying to do. I have this TV, and this is my scoreboard for when I do live game streams. It's my scoreboard. I've been trying to get my logo on this thing, or even a Packer logo, anything, so it's not just in blank. But I've been struggling with that. But I'm on work on that. So coming up in the future, we will get that thing going. You know what I mean? We'll get to a few more comments over here, and then we're gonna close this thing out. Kevin says we even went there, still took care of it. Yeah, dude. On the road, the Packers have been good this year. So like at home, they're gonna handle their business, dude. The Packers, the special teams, I guess you could say, is like the weakest link. But dude, this offense has been doing their thing. The defense has been doing their thing. I know that the defense at times has let some big gains have done some stuff, but I have faith, baby. It's play. First of all, people talking about the Lions. I see a comment. I see a comment over here about the Lions game. The Lions game does not matter. The Packers lost to the Lions. The game didn't matter. I'm not sure if the players can get past the game not mattering. Like if they're just like not playing up to it, they didn't practice right, because it doesn't matter, bro. It's like doing a podcast, right? If I'm doing a live show like this, but I'm not really live, I just don't really hit record. Doesn't matter, bro. I can say whatever I want because I didn't hit record. I think that's kind of how the players might feel. Like it doesn't matter, win or lose. I mean, obviously they have pride and they want to play their best, and the Lions did their thing. They played up for that game. Like I don't take it so serious that the Packers lost to the Lions, especially since they only played a half. But still, like you would like to see the Packers blow them out in the first half because they're such a far better team. But like I wouldn't take too much into that. You know what I mean? Isaac says, Matt, we need to get you out there shirtless like Ryan Fitzpatrick. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's not something somebody wants to see. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's got that. He's an athlete. I'll just leave it at that. And I am not. You know what I mean? Matt, who do you want to face in the NFC Championship game? Well, I think it's gonna be the Bucks. I think the Packers are gonna be facing the Bucks in the NFC Championship game, and I'm okay with that. If the Bucks lose, I ain't gonna lie. I will not shed a tear. If the Bucks lose next week, I will be just fine with that. If the Bucks get knocked off before the NFC Championship game, I'm good. But I'm not scared of them either. If they come in, it's redemption. It is the season of redemption, people. You know what I mean? Knock off the San Francisco 49ers, then go knock off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It will be a fantastic season on the way to the Super Bowl to beat up the Chiefs or beat up the Bills or whoever that we played over there. I assume it's going to be one of those, even though that's disrespectful to the Titans. I get that. The Titans are the most disrespected number one seed of all time. Probably match with the Packers just a little bit. But Titans are a good football team, obviously. They're the number one seed. They deserve their respect, but I just have a feeling it's going to be the Chiefs or the Bills. But like, we'll see. You know what I mean? The Titans, they're not going to lay down for nobody neither. You know what I mean? Preach it, brother. You know, I try to preach my thing. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan talking. I have no expertise. I have no journalism background. Just a fan that bought a microphone. You know what I mean? Their second will be eaten by Rodgers. Dude, Aaron Rodgers, you know, if given the time, that's the thing. I'll say about the 49ers. What they did to the Cowboys, they did a lot of trick stuff. They did a lot of stunts to get pressure in Dak's face. You know what I mean? The Packers offensive line has to protect. Give Aaron Rodgers time in that pocket. Because I talk about Jimmy G getting flustered when the rush is in his face. I don't care who you are. Any quarterback is going to get, I wouldn't say flustered like Jimmy G does. Aaron Rodgers has more poise than that. He's more veteran and he's just a better quarterback. But no quarterback is better with pressure in their face. You know what I mean? So if they rush up on Rodgers, if he's not given time, it's going to be that's not going to be good for the Green Bay Packers. So you want the offense. That's why it's important. Like if David Bakhtiari comes back, which he played a little bit of lines. How much is he going to be playing? Like how do you feel after that game? So a lot depends on that, but they definitely have to protect Rodgers. You know, if they got to keep someone in that 49ers pass rush can get to you. And two turntables and a microphone. Woo woo. All right. I'm gonna get out this thing, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. I had a blast. It's always fun. Thanks for the comments because without people commenting on my stuff, it's just not as fun. I'm over here just talking to myself. It's not that good of a time, you know what I mean? Shout out to Quick Trip sponsoring the show. Go to quicktripmerch.com and you can get yourself some Quick Trip merch. I'm not wearing any today, but I do have some. And go get yourself some mac and cheese. Go get yourself some Glazers. Tell them Matt sent you. They won't know who I am, but tell them I said anyways. Go Pack, go people. Appreciate you tuning in. And I'm gonna have this last beer in your honor. You know what I mean?